Today, my sweet followers, we will find out the impact. Chewie, what are you doing? The impact of CaraAroma Malt. Everything we need to know, not everything, this is not a complete guide. Today, my sweet followers, we will find out the impact of CaraAroma Malt. Interesting. Let's kick it.
This is your final warning. I do weird stuff on camera just for you. Experimenting with chaos, that's what I do. If it all blows up, that's just part of the plan. Infotainment and it's caffeine in my hand. Mom says bring snacks and don't make a fuss. Plotting world domination, one word with us. DrHans Brewery.
I'm Dr. Hans, this is Dr. Hans Brewery. This is my friend Chewie. So I brewed an all-grain beer with my own hops from my own garden. I made a big batch of lager, but I also split that up into different vessels. I already released the brewing footage and the grain to glass of the lager, calling it maybe Dunkel Keller beer or something, because it didn't clear up, right? I have a version here with Carafa, not with CaraMünich Type 1. That video should also be released. And I have a Saison here, which I haven't recorded a video on just yet. But here today, the star of the show today, in this Igul here, I have a version with CaraAroma Malt. And of course, I made a control. For this beer, I used Angel Yeast, A01 American Ale yeast. Really nice yeast, and Angel Yeast is kind of sponsoring this video, so go and check them out. I will link down below to Angel Yeast brewing product page. So I have made a control, which I fermented the same. I fermented 3 beers exactly the same. The difference here with the control, I pulled off some of the wort on brewday and I grinded up some CaraAroma malt. And I put that into oven in a small container to mash it. You don't have to mash it, but I did because I already had the mashed enzymes rolling. You could just steep it really. You don't need to mash a caramel malt. I strained that and reduced that. And when brew day was done and I split up the wort in different vessels, I added my reduction here. I fermented this and the original the same. Should we do also verses here between these two? Between the CaraAroma and the CaraMünich. Yes, let's do a separate video about that. Upcoming. Doesn't mean that you need to subscribe to my channel, and you will probably find out why. Something always happens. All of these beers were fermented at 22 degrees Celsius for 2 days, 23 degrees Celsius for 2 days, and fermentation was over, but I bumped up the temperature to 25 degrees Celsius and let that sit for another 5 days. A bit overkill. But anyways, I did. And now it has been conditioning. They both have been conditioning for I think 2-3 weeks at least. Yeah. And before I pour the beer, the control and the CaraAroma version, let's hear from a friend of mine a little bit more about the CaraAroma malt. CaraAroma, the potent one. This malt has presence. Use a little, you get color. Use a bit more, your beer leads red. Push it, and your wort starts glowing like a gemstone used for summoning demons. CaraAroma sits around 350 to 450 EBC, which is code for, yes, I'm dark, but not roasted, so you can throw this right in with your base malt. No top mashing needed, and unlike your typical crystal malts, this one's made the German way. A deeper caramelization and a slower roast that builds way more aroma and a ton of melanodians. It brings dried fruit, dark caramel, roasted nuts, and a hint of cacao. Basically, caramel malt after a spiritual journey. Oh, rad! Spiritual transformation, man! The awakening of... No! Wrong universe, man bun! Leave! Anyway, CaraAroma has a huge aroma, complexity, no enzymes. This malt gives flavor, color, body, nothing else. And yes, up to 50% is supposed to be fine. Beyond that, you're making liquid fruitcake. That is CaraAroma. Let me pour the control. As mentioned, my channel sucks. I did add some specialty malt to this one, but it has the same base, at least it has the same base malt. I added 1% of Carafa Special 3 to the base malt. So this version also have that addition, because that was added at the actual brewing, and this was topped up with the reduction with the CaraAroma Malt. So we have a slight color already, and I know it's not perfect. If we're gonna taste this before we pour, we have some extra maltiness there already. Let's pour the beer. Epic pour. Are you ready?
I can't find a sense of who I was. I can't find a sense of who I was.
Boom! There we have it. Lost some head there already.
Everyone loves good head.
Don't know why. As you can see, major difference in color, but they are not as dark as you see them. There you can see more the actual color of the original one. Let's call this an American Amber. Yes, because I've tried it already for patrons and channel members, and I do have a Sunday beer here ready for you in a BS video. This beer though is like gorgeous. It's like a red ale. The color here, but this is combined color, the Carafa Special 3 and the CaraAroma. But this looks stunning. Hope you can see it. And it's not, can you zoom? Yes, thank you. Control. This reduction with the specialty malt of course takes up the original gravity a little bit. That makes for higher FG also, and finer gravity. Adds a lot of those harder sugars. Ferment, it leaves more sugars behind. Let's give it a sniff. This like screams of malt, toffee. Interesting. So we're going from this with like a slight maltiness to this malt, toffee, sweetness. Smells like candy. Kid in a candy store, right? Dive in. Cheers. It gives it a not fudge, like toffee. Toffee. Kind of like toffee. Think Irish ale. Think English ale. This is not American. Yeast is an American ale. Great for whatever you throw at it, really. Lets everything shine, really. Done IPAs with it. I've done pale ales with. I've done American wheat with it. Good, like workhorse. But adding different ingredients like really pushes it. For the recipe, I will make a recipe for you. You can download it. It will be to mimic this, as you don't have to do the split batch thing. You can just brew it easy. And I will put that on my Buy Me a Beer page. You can buy me a beer if you like to. Thank you. The original beer doesn't really have a lot of bitterness in it. I've gone through that in the original video about this wort when I've gone through the lager, which I also have in here, lager version. For these additions of malt, it's get into the sweeter area. It would need a little bit more bitterness. An extremely good looking beer, and it tastes amazing. But for me, it's a little bit too sweet, but as mentioned, you can balance that up. But if you're going for like a British Irish and you want a real malt beer, check out CaraAroma and check out Angel Yeast brewing product page. Speaking of A01, I have compared that with other yeast as well. Want to check it out. Okay, this crystal is getting unstoppable. Whoever's powering up that thing, stop. It's bleeding through the universes. No cross-realm summoning during export. Someone's clearly over 15% again. It's humming. Okay, that's new. I need a new job.